Hello, my dear students. A very good morning to all of you. Welcome back to the Standard 6th subject Computers. In the previous class, we have already finished our chapter number 3. So now let us move forward to the chapter number 4, that is Introduction to QBasic. Okay, so let us learn about a QBasic, which is one of the version of the basic language. First of all, let me briefly explain you how a QBasic works or why it is used. A computer is a machine. The main work of a computer is to take the input from the user, then process it using the CPU, and then finally giving the output with the monitor or using a printer. Okay, so a computer is a simple machine that is used to process the data and gives the desired result or the desired output. The set of instructions given to a computer is called the program. About that also we have learned earlier that the set of instructions, the input we are giving line by line to the computer is called a program. These instructions must be written in a programming language that a computer can easily understand. It means a computer do not understand our language, a human language. Therefore, the input or the instructions or the commands we are giving to a computer should be written in any of the programming languages so that the computer can understand what we are telling it. Okay, so BASIC is one of such programming language. So, to the set of instructions given to a computer in the computer readable form. So, a BASIC is one of that programming languages which gives the instructions or the commands in such a way that a computer can understand it. There are different versions of the BASIC programming language such as GW Basic, Turbo Basic, Q Basic and Visual Basic. In this chapter we are learning about one of the version of the basic programming language, that is Q Basic. The full form of QBasic is Quick Beginners All Purpose System. Okay, now let us see about this QBasic in more detail. A QBasic is one of the version of the basic language. QBasic stands for Quick Beginners All Purpose System Instruction Code. Some of the features are listed below. It is a simple computer language. It is very easy to learn and use. It is a high level programming language. It means English readable or the human readable language. It helps us to write, edit or modify and execute or run the program. Okay, now let us see the interface of the QBasic. Starting QBasic. Look for the QBasic icon on your desktop and double click on it to start it. So first you have to install or you have to download the QBasic programming language. After that you will find an icon of the QBasic on the desktop. So you have to search that QBasic icon and then you have to double click on it to start it. QBasic window appears with the welcome message on the screen. When you open its 4.5 version, the welcome message does not appear in QBasic 7.1. Okay, so let us see that once you will double click on that QBasic icon, so this welcome message, this screen will be displayed to you in the version 4.5. If you are using the version of QBasic 7.1, then the welcome message will not be displayed. Directly you will see the screen. Okay, so the programming language BASIC was developed in Dartmouth College, USA under the directions of the professor John G. Kameny and Thomas E. Kurch in 1964. On the right side you can see the persons who have developed or who has invented this basic programming language. Then to escape or to go out from that welcome message, you have to press the escape key from the keyboard to clear that welcome message box, and the following screen will appear as in the figure 4.2. Okay, so in the version 4.5 first the welcome message will be displayed, so you have to press the escape key and then you will see the following screen. So this is the interface or the screen of the QBasic. If you are using the version 7.1, then directly this screen will be displayed, no welcome message will be displayed to you. Okay, so the screen of QBasic is called the Integrated Development Environment, that is IDE. It is one of the screen where the editing and the creation of the program are done. So what is the purpose of QBasic? It can create and edit the program. You can write the program, you can edit the program, you can run the program, and you can see the output also. To execute the commands in the QBasic, you have to press the F5 or click on the Run menu and select the Start option. Okay, so if you have already written the program, now you want to see the output, you want to run your program, then you can press the F5 key from the keyboard, or here you can see that the Run option is there. So you have to go to that Run menu and then you have to select the Start option, and then directly the output will be displayed to you on the computer screen. Now let's take a look at the QBasic interface. So how is the interface of the QBasic? Here you can see that the path is given. So this is known as a title bar. The cursor from where you can start writing your program. Okay. This is the menu bar, where various options are displayed to you. Can you see like file, edit, view, search, run? So this is called the menu bar. This is the programming window where you have to write your programs. This is the status bar, the last line where copyright, the shortcut keys and the version of the QBasic will be displayed. So that is called the status bar. This is called the immediate window. It means if you are writing anything here and if you want to quick search anything, then the immediate window is there. So this is the QBasic interface. Let us see about everything in detail. First is title bar. The title bar display the name of the application. On the right side you can see the minimize, maximize and close buttons. So these are the minimize, maximize and the close buttons. Then menu bar. The menu bar has various options such as file, edit, view, search, run, debug options and help. Clicking on any of the options will show you the commands under it. Then programming window, the window where you used to type the code which is required for a program. Then status bar is at the bottom of the screen, which display the list of shortcut keys, like to run the program F5. So that shortcut keys, every other shortcut keys will be displayed to you in the status bar to quickly perform the QBasic functions. Then cursor. The blinking cursor at the top left corner of the screen will indicate that where you should start typing. Okay, so where you want to type or where you should start the typing, the cursor will indicate you that. The last one is immediate window. The space shows the immediate execution and the output of the print command. Like preview option, the immediate window works. So it will show you how your output will be appear. Okay, so now let us move further to the programming in QBasic. The program is a set of commands or instructions given to a computer to perform a specific task. Every command or instruction of the QBasic is a statement. Okay, so what is a program? The set of instructions or the commands which we are giving to a computer to perform the specific task to give you the desired output is called the program. Every command or instructions in the QBasic is called the statement. So what is a statement? The command or instructions which we are giving to the QBasic, which you are writing in the QBasic language, is called the statement. The way in which a statement in QBasic is written is called the syntax of the statement. The syntax of the statement is arranged in a particular order to solve a program. For example, round brackets, colon, semicolon, so many things, many tags you are using. So that tags in the QBasic is called the syntax of that statement. The statement in the QBasic is consist of the line number, basic statement and the optional comment. Okay, so the line number, the comment which we want for the designer to be used later on, then the basic statement. Now programming in QBasic involves 3 steps. First is writing a program. Second is running a program and third is saving a program. Okay, let us learn about it. First is writing a program. Every program in QBasic is consist of the statements. So to write a program in QBasic, follow the following steps. First you have to click on the file menu. Then you have to select the new program option from the file menu. Then start writing the program like screen 2, line 500, 15 minus 100, 100. Okay, so this is the program. So this is the steps how you can start writing the program. Next is running a program. As we have already discussed that to run a program in the QBasic you have to follow the following steps. you have to click on the run menu. From the run menu, you have to select the start option or type run in the immediate mode of the window. And the third option is you have to press the F5 key from the keyboard and directly your program will be run. Okay, so there are three ways to run a program. First, you have to go to the run menu and select the start option. Also, you can write the run command in the immediate window, or you can press the F5 key from the keyboard. When you enter the following program in the QBasic and run it, you will get the output as shown in the figure 4.6. Okay, so here we in the writing a program we have used the screen number 2 and we have drawn a line. So here you can see that in the output you will see that line. Okay, so this is how you can write and you can run a program. Now the third is saving a program. So about that we will study in our next period. For now, bye bye. Have a great day ahead.